Hello, I'm glad that you've joined me today. So I thought I would demonstrate how I pack an Orkney Parrots order. Obviously quite a lot of thought had to go into this today because obviously when people order, their addresses on stuff so that I know where to send stuff, and their personal details are on stuff so that I know where to send stuff and what their name is. So I have prepared quite a bit beforehand so that we don't see anything that people wouldn't necessarily want on the internet. And I thought that people might find it interesting to see how I organise things and read labels and things like that. So the first thing I do is I print out your invoice and I fold it up, and then I get my stamp. I'm not just always quite sure exactly where you are seeing. So if I'm just waving this around in the air and you're like, why are you waving it round? That's why. So first things first, I have the stamp. It has a little heart on it and it stamps thank you and a little heart apparently. So I just sort of plonk it somewhere on the invoice and go, and that's that. I probably shook the camera, sorry. So that's now stamped, and I will slide it into the envelope. I have some nice padded jiffy bags that I use. I will bring this into the frame. It may have already been in the frame, and I will hold it upside down so that I don't show the other side where the address is printed. There we go. So I will just slide this into here. And then I will check all the labels on things. So I am going to be using an app today called Seeing AI.
App switcher, commerce, active.
I have slowed my screen reader right down so hopefully you will be able to understand it too. So the first app that's open here, my app switcher, is an app that tells me when I have orders. And the next one is called Seeing AI. This is not sponsored by Seeing AI. I am sure they do not know I exist, and I'm sure they do not care if I exist or not. This is just what I happen to use to double check labels when I've printed them out. And I'm going to give you a little demonstration of this with this order. So it should just capture it through its camera and read it out. There we are. I'll move it around a little bit because I know the label's here.
Jana, short vegetable gingerbread mal, all parrots from Parrots, Orkney Parrots vegetable gingerbread, suitable for all parrots from budget to macaws. Ingredients: carrot and ginger. Store in a cool, dry place. After removing from packaging, should be served as is. Typical analysis: protein 7.93%, fat 1.45%, ash 6.53%, moisture 7.86%, crude fiber 6.28%. Expires April 2021. www.OrkneyParrots.com. Minimum weight 10 grams.
Okay, so we've heard that this is definitely one of the gingerbread men that the person ordered. So I will move the gingerbread man over here, and I will get the next one. I'm putting them face down when I come near the camera because there's an offer printed on the other side. And really you are meant to order a gingerbread man to get that offer. I mean, if you do see it and you happen to use it to order something, then I guess that's a bonus of seeing this video.
Menu. Channel. Short text.
So this app does a lot of things.
Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value.
It has all different channels on it, but again, we'll just hold it over here.
6.20 at table G. OrkneyParrots manager tab. Rots from. In moisture 6 far. Able to cause. Restaurant 2. Decrued 628%. Top. Channel. Short texts. Opera. Weight 10 gram. 6. Vegetable. 6. 4. Opera. OrkneyParrot. Vegetable. Opera. OrkneyParrots. From 5. 7. Short texts.
And now they have also ordered some of the new mix of OrkneyParrots food. This is one of the things they've ordered. So I'll just check the labels on here. Occasionally I stick a label on upside down, and this app apparently doesn't always recognise that the labels are upside down.
2 ingredients. Sprout
So
green boost. Radiance. Sprout green brew. Pepper. Echo. Of content or channel. Short texts. Adjustable. Swipe up or down. Only quality complimentary dried vegetables. Suitable for all parrots. Only quality vegetables used. Minimum weight of contents 50 grams. EU Rise June 2021.
expires June 2021. That's what that should have said. So you can see, unless my hands are extremely steady, it's not always going to be the most accurate, but it's enough for me to get the idea that, oh yes, this is the correct label on here.
Channel. Short texts. Adjustable. Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value. Sprout. Batch 2 ingredients. Arrot Brussels sprout green beans. Ed grey. Yellow pepper. Butter. Squash kale. Channel. Short text. WCH 2 ingredient bullet. Arrot SSE 4 edging 012. Where's CH2 ingredient?
Yeah, so it's a bit gibbery, but what it should have said there is butternut squash. I was stumbling over that word. So there's carrot, Brussels sprouts, courgettes, kale, butternut squash, green beans, and red, green and yellow pepper. Whoops, a daisy. Yes, try and drop the person's food on the floor. Why not? Well, let's not.
6,800 height analysis 17.23% fat-7.20%. Please visit me at www.orkneyparrots.
So I can see that I've got all my contact information on there, as it were, and then I'll just double.
Dry place out of meter and allow to cool below.
I didn't say anything about loving anyone, don't worry. I mean, I think all my customers are great, but that is not what that said. I think it was probably doing a version of allow to cool before serving. That's what I think that was. So, let us see about tucking all of this into the tissue paper here. We have lovely tissue paper with parrots on. 1 gingerbread man, 2 gingerbread men, and I think I will put this in the other side of the tissue paper. It's already slightly folded. Here, because what we want to do is have it all tucked in so that when the people receive their order they can just grab on the tissue paper and start pulling it on out. I need this to be a little bit flatter, so I'm going to take the gingerbread man out of this piece of tissue paper just now. Tuck this edge in. I will try and tuck the gingerbread man in the other side next to the food. There we are. Managed to manoeuvre some of the tissue paper, and now I will just tuck all of this into the envelope which I have sequestered underneath the table. this is something that I have packaged for them earlier, and we will just see how much luck we have with this app reading the label.
Orkney Fudged Parrot. Orkney Fudged Parrot charms. Things for the humans. Thank you for supporting small business. Orkney Parrots.
There we go. Wow. It read that out. I will probably edit this little bit of the video slightly because that was very gibberized. Is that a word? Gibberized? If it's not, then I've just made it up. And then it suddenly read it out very clearly at the end. I'm also going to see if I can slot this into the big M, or whether I'm going to have to get a different package. I've packaged things like this before and it's normally been fine, but this will be the one day that I've misjudged it because I'm on camera. No, it seems to all be slotting together. If I can just maneuver this package a little bit. Way hey, there we go. Let's see if I can start the end of this and then I'll hold it up for you to see. Yep, here we go. I need to keep remembering not to turn the envelope over because we cannot have you seeing this person's address. But that is the completed order. I hope you have enjoyed this little video today. I just want to clear up a couple of things before I go. I'm probably doing my usual and overthinking things, but I just want to state for clarity that all the food and products featured in this video were packed in my workroom, which is a totally separate space that my birds are never allowed into. So I hope you have enjoyed seeing the chaotic way that I pack OrkneyParrots orders, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.